Ho, ho, ho! Welcome to this new session of Festive Tech Calendar 2021. Let's begin. So today in this session, we're going to talk about how improving the Santa Claus Elves employee experience with Microsoft Viva. If you can see me, I'm also dressed like an elf, even with this hat, with elf's ears, although maybe the artificial intelligence in Microsoft Teams doesn't allow to see it. But in any case, let me introduce myself. My name is Ángel Carrillo, and I'm from Spain. I'm an MVP in Office Apps and Services, as well as I'm a Microsoft certified trainer. I work as a modern workplace solution architect in Havana, Spain, and regarding to the community, I'm international speaker. I'm also author and podcaster in MadPoint on Air, the Microsoft 365 technical community of Spain. And I'm also part of the staff of Academy 365, SharePoint Saturday, Global Microsoft 365 Developer Bootcamp, and also the Teams Community Day for the region of Madrid. Here on the screen, you will be able to see my social networks in case you want to reach me and connect. But now, let's focus in our session. Christmas is coming, and in Santa's workshop in North Pole, elves know it, and they are preparing themselves for the most important time of the year, being able to collect all letters and also build all toys requested from children from all around the world. Inside, elves like Hermie and Gimbel are some of these elves who are preparing these toys. They seem to be happy, but no, Gimbel is not, in fact. He's new in Santa's workshop, and he has discovered that working in this organization is not as good as he could imagine. Hey, where are you going? Oh, even Santa ran out. Okay, let's face what are the problems of our elf Gimbel. To begin with, he had no onboarding. Okay, he's new in North Pole, and he doesn't know how and where can he find the information. He started as an apprentice, and he doesn't know anything. Okay, he needs to create new toys, and he doesn't have this knowledge. Because of that, he's doing overtime. And of course, he's really tired of these exhausting schedules. And he feels that he is underrated and he is the last elf in this organization. He doesn't feel valued. Okay, how is it supposed to help in building all toys requested from children from all around the world if he doesn't know who to ask? Okay, who is the SME of boot horses, for example? Attitude is a good point, but he needs resources. So because of that, we are going to talk about employee experience. What is an employee experience platform? And also what is Microsoft Viva and how can it help us? To begin with, we're going to start with employee experience. What is employee experience? Okay, every company invests in their customer experience. And as organizations increasingly recognize people as their greatest assets, they are investing in the employee experience as well. With unprecedented changes to our society, economy, and businesses, the way employees experience work has become more and more important than ever before. Developing a great employee experience can lead to staff feeling happier, more productive, and motivated. This increased productivity can have an amazing impact on your business. A team who are motivated are likely to engage more with their work and provide better results. Now, we're going to talk about what is an employee experience platform. As you can see on the screen, an employee experience platform is a system of experiences that help organizations create a thriving culture with engaged employees and inspiring leaders. Okay, there has never been a bigger need for technology, data, and insights that are designed to enable a great employee experience, regardless of your location. Employees want to feel more connected, more aligned to their company purpose and mission. They want to grow, make an impact, and make a difference. Leaders need a modern way to engage and develop their employees. And of course, IT needs to be able to quickly enable this modern employee experience without having to rip and replace all their existing systems. What is needed is a new approach and a new category of technology solution that we call Employee Experience Platform, or EXP. An EXP is a digital platform that puts people at the center by bringing together systems of work with systems of support into an integrated employee experience. And of course, it provides people with the resources and support they need to succeed and thrive no matter their location. It also needs to provide an open and extensible platform that is customizable and works with your existing systems and tools. Today, there are a lot of vendors focused on employee engagement and well-being, but they are mostly point solutions looking to solve one or a few of the symptoms in a separate experiences. Today's solutions are fragmented, and they are disconnected from where people are doing their work. The services and resources employees need are often undiscovered or locked up in systems of record rather than a natural part of people communication and workflow. And Microsoft Vision is an integrated employee experience that brings together all these resources to the natural flow of everyday's work. So, if we have a look in our circle, we will have communications, company resources, insights, knowledge, communities, well-being, as well as growth and development areas that needs to be boosted to our employees in order to have a better experience and, of course, within being in the flow of everyday's work. We are going to see right now some tools regarding to Microsoft, in this case, Microsoft Viva, which will allow us to focus in every point of this flow of everyday's work. Let's have a look. So, in this third point, we're going to talk about of what is Microsoft Viva and how can it help us. Okay, and it seems that Santa is not good with this and he's maybe trying to escape. In any case, we are going to talk about Microsoft Viva. To begin with, Microsoft Viva is the employee experience platform from Microsoft. Viva will have these four modules: Connections for culture and communications, Insights for productivity and well-being, Topics for knowledge and expertise, and last but not least, Learning for scaling and growth. Of course, they are four, but Microsoft will add more in the future. Each of these builds on existing capabilities in Microsoft 365 and are integrated directly in Teams. So, as you can see in the user interface here for each module. We're going to provide a quick description of the module now, and later on we are going to go into a deep dive in each one in the following section. So, first of all, Connections, as we said, is for culture and communication. Viva Connections is a company-branded employee app in Teams. It is a gateway to your employee experience with personalized news, communications, tasks, people, and resources. It provides a single curated employee destination that can be configured for specific roles and frontline workers. So, leaders can communicate and engage their employees, and employees can get easy access to the tools and resources they need from one place. Connections builds on existing capabilities in Microsoft 365 like SharePoint and Yammer, and it pulls your communication together into a pre-configured app in Teams, designed for both desktop and mobile workers. It also acts as a launching pad to the other three Viva modules. Viva Insights brings together workplace analytics, My Analytics, and Glint into a unified Insights app in Microsoft Teams to provide data-driven and privacy-protected insights for individuals, managers, and leaders. For example, employees get personalized insights only they can see that help them to protect their time for breaks, focus work, and learning in order to promote improved productivity and well-being. Next one is Viva Topics, our tool for knowledge and expertise. Topics applies artificial intelligence to identify knowledge and experts and organize them into shared topics. Artificial intelligence automatically creates a topic page for each topic. It's like a Wikipedia for the enterprise where artificial intelligence does the first draft. And these topic pages are surfaced as topic cards right in the flow of work in Office and Microsoft Teams. And as we said, last but not least, Viva Learning. Viva Learning will allow employees to easily discover informal and formal learning in the flow of work. It aggregates content from LinkedIn Learning, Microsoft Learn, and third-party training content and your own organization's content, all in one place. Along with providing aggregation and recommendations, it also allows managers to assign and track training, as well as report on training within and across teams. Now that we have a quick overview of every Viva module, we're going to deep dive in each of them in order to have a deep understanding of every module, and in some cases we are going to focus in some demos. But first of all, let's go back to Viva Connections. Viva Connections is the gateway to a modern experience, allowing the Elves to stay engaged and informed no matter where they work. Here is an example for a company called Relay Cloud, or in our case, Santa Claus. Ta-da! Okay, jokes apart. The Viva Connections app is pinned to the top to the app bar in the left rail in Microsoft Teams. As you can see, Connections is customized for Santa's organization. And what you see is personalized for every elf, based on their role and location, for example. There is a personalized feed of relevant news, announcements, conversations, so elves are always in the know. They can keep up with important announcements from Santa's company and their teams, and join invaluable conversation with people across the organization with Viva integrations to Yammer. The feed uses content and signals from Microsoft Graph to make it personalized and relevant to every elf. And Santa's organizations can target communications and feature conversations to make sure the right information gets to the right people wherever they work. In addition to the personalized feed of news and conversation, Connections gives to the elves a personalized dashboard. This dashboard is a single destination for all the helpful company resources and tools the elves need as employees, such as health checks, time off requests, and resources for well-being and learning. Like this reminder to take a break from coming from Viva Insights and this recommended training from Viva Learning. Of course, the dashboard is available in Teams Mobile as well, bringing the same personalized experience to iOS and Android users. And they can tailor the experience for every role. For example, they can add things like shifts and tasks specific that are specific to frontline workers. Viva Connections builds on Microsoft 365 capabilities like SharePoint and Yammer, and can integrate apps from across their digital workplace. Deliver a modern, personalized employee experience that keeps everyone connected and engaged wherever they work with Viva Connections. And now, let's focus in a demo of Viva Connections. But now, let's focus in our organization. If you see the screen, I have set up a Viva Connections for our landing page in our organization, which is, okay, it's Santa Claus. I thought it was a joke, but it wasn't. In any case, this is Festive Tech calendar, so Merry Christmas. Now, let's focus again. Here we have our landing page. This is the page that every elf will be able to see once they join to the organization of Santa Claus. In this case, we will be able to see the main information and news regarding to our site. For example, the importance of branding at Santa Claus, and also information regarding to Elves mentorship opportunities here in our organization. But we are not going to see only information for every employee, but also curated information related to my position and location. In this case, if you see here, I'm Santa Claus in Microsoft Teams, and I will be able to see my news, which are news regarding about new incorporations in our organization. It is important also for all employees, or for example, for my position, to know which are the new elves that they are joining to the organization, and they created an about page for themselves. In this case, Grady Archie, Pradeep Gupta, or Chris Klein, among others. But in any case, we will be able to see information regarding to our organization. Some of them is static, such as a learning portal that we have, mentorship programs or benefits for our elves. And of course, we will be able to create conversations across Santa Claus, because Yammer is also integrated in SharePoint and also Viva Connections, being everything in the flow of work. So in this case, we will be able to create some conversation across Santa Claus, and also, why not, having some information about our Twitter account. You can also follow us in case you know more. Do we have all the information here? Yes, but we can provide more information because this is a SharePoint hub site. This hub site has also another site related to this area, and we will be able to find information among other areas inside. For example, in this product area, we will be able to see information regarding to toys, electronics, clothes, our holidays schedule, and also some swags in this case. But for example, imagine that I'm a new elf here in the Santa Claus organization, and we want to find information regarding to how to create shirts, for example. We will be able to search this information here. If we go and write shirts, we will be able to find here in Microsoft Teams, but also in Santa Claus. So we will be able to be in this flow of work, having the possibility of searching information regarding to all the SharePoint sites from behind in one place, just in Microsoft Teams. In this case, it will open a new page with the information requested to search. In this case, a page, did someone say new swag? For example, I'm new and I want to have a cool shirt that I show to my colleagues, maybe in the bar or in the restaurant, and I want one of them. So I will be able to navigate to this page, and okay, new shirts are in, come to my office to pick up yours. So I will be fully integrated in our organization because this message is also to me. And in a case, being here, we will be able to see documentation that we have in other sites. For example, regarding to research and development spend analysis, maybe that we have some Excel spreadsheets, some Word documents, and so on. So this is a quick overview of our Viva Connections and how we can have our landing page of our organization within Microsoft Teams, and of course, being in the flow of work. But now, let's move to Viva Insights, our tool for productivity and well-being. Viva Insights helps every elf to work smarter and thrive with privacy-protected personal insights, tips and tools right inside Teams. It's like having a life coach helping you be your best and bring your best self to your work. As they plan for the days ahead, Viva gives them personalized recommendations, help them to be more intentional, to prioritize time for focused work and coaching. and set time aside for learning. During the day, Viva Insights reminds them to take regular breaks with a short meditations from Headspace, so they can come back to their work, refresh, and recharge. At the end of the day, Viva Insights helps them mindfully wrap up their workday with a virtual commute, guiding them to reflect, disconnect, and unwind. Unlike all of Microsoft Viva, these experiences come to in Microsoft Teams across devices. For managers, the Insights app has the My Team view. Viva Insights delivers aggregated, de-identified insights that protect individual privacy, while empowering managers to foster healthy, successful teams. For example, Viva Insights can help a manager see if their team is at risk of burnout. To turn insights into actions, they will find recommendations backed by our research lab and from world-class resources like Harvard Business Review that will help them develop their team's well-being and healthy work habits. For leaders, the Insights app features a My Org view that provides insights across a broad set of business outcomes ranging from organization resilience, employee engagement, meeting culture, and customer focus, and more. For example, Viva shed light on workplace trends, including an organizational network analysis to assess connectedness and cohesion that the studies show help to build organizational resilience. Insights are derived from data in Microsoft 365, and it's also possible to tap into data from apps like Zoom, Workday, and SAP SuccessFactors, among others. Companies can combine Viva Insights with their own business data to inform initiatives such as effective space planning as companies reimagine their office for hybrid work. And a new dashboard for Microsoft Viva and Green Customer Maps insights about how people work to data about how people feel from employee service. Viva Insights helps them understand current work patterns and their impact on people and the business, then drive and measure change to foster success and well-being for them, their team, and their organization. And Viva Insights protects personal privacy every step of the way. Personal insights are visible only to the employee, while insights for managers and leaders appear in a de-identified aggregated view to maintain personal privacy. And now we are going to move to Viva Insights inside our organization. So welcome to Viva Insights. Insights, as we said with Viva Connections, it's also inside Microsoft Teams, and we will be able to see all the information related to us here in this dashboard. Remember that being Santa Claus, I'm a manager, so because of that, I see the My Team tab regarding to the all elves that I have below me. And maybe here in the dashboard, you will be able to see more information than a plain elf maybe will have, or you will have as an employee in your organization. But in any case, don't worry about that. The main points are already covered from that. So what are these main points? Any recommended plans? Today we have no meetings. We don't believe in meetings here in North Pole. Don't worry about that. We don't have dailies. We have activities for ourselves. In this case, I can send praise and kudos to our colleagues, in this case to our elves and employees, that they are doing great. How? Just being going here, send praise, we select one, we type a name, in this case, maybe myself, I can send a praise and a personalized note that I can preview and send later on. We can also see how we feel today. In this case, I'm a little bit bad. I'm not gimbal, but I don't feel very comfortable today, so I mark that I'm bad. And I also can see my history during over time, in this case. So today I feel bad. Maybe tomorrow I feel excited about we have only maybe 12 days or less to our Christmas day. And in any case, we can set up also a reminder the days that we want at the hour that we choose in order to set in our Viva Insights application how we feel today. Do you think this is important for our organization? Do you think this is important for our elves? Yes, of course. Why? Because, as we said before, managers can have the ability to see if their teams are near to the burnout, and maybe we need to give or to do some actions in order to relieve to our teams, maybe giving them some spaces, some days off or whatever, because they are having so stress in these days. Remember, elves, that they are having a full schedule, building toys and doing all work for Christmas. So maybe we have to be to take into consideration here for our employees. Being an elf, or maybe a manager in this case, we can decompress from our work with a meditations from Headspace. We have a 10-minute video with mindfulness exercises in order to relax and so on. And also we can protect time because maybe we are so busy and we need to focus in some task, or we need to learn something. Here we have also our to-do in case we need to create a to-do list is also here in Viva Insights in order to do this virtual commute that we talk about during the presentations. And of course, another thing that is also important is stay connected to our colleagues. In this case, okay, loading, still loading, loading again. Any case, maybe we need to stay connected with other people from other locations since we are working here. Okay, now it's load. Since we are working with other colleges, maybe they are not in the same location as we are. Maybe they are not in the North Pole. Maybe they are in the South Pole. Maybe they are traveling, collecting letters for children around the world. So it's also important to schedule meeting one by one in order to take a break, take a coffee with them, and have some conversation with them in order to be happier and more aligned with our colleagues, and of course, why not having a good time with them. We also have the tab of protect time in order to set some book some focus time, maybe for tomorrow, for this Friday, and so on. So this is Viva Insights, the application of productivity and well-being here in Microsoft Viva. Now, let's move to our next module, Viva Topics. Topics is the application or the module for knowledge and expertise. Of course, a lot of learning is done on the job, and Viva Topics uses artificial intelligence to magically connect elves to knowledge and experts in the context of their work. When they come across an unfamiliar topic or acronym, just hover, and a topic card gives them a summary of what they need to know. No need to search for knowledge. Knowledge finds them. Do you want to know more? The topic page gives them more details, including definitions, relevant people, and resources from Microsoft 365 and other tools such as, for example, ServiceNow. When they have a question about a topic, they just need to ask it. Viva's new Q&A service is powered by Jammer and artificial intelligence, and it will call an expert automatically. So the next time the question is being asked, Viva Topics will answer the question immediately. And as Viva Topics learn more and more every day, everyone shares this knowledge. Viva also uses artificial intelligence in order to build topic pages automatically, and experts can make them better by editing them with wiki-like simplicity. Viva Topics also comes with customizable Topic Center. The Topic Center gives Elves a personalized view of topics across their organization and enable experts and admins to manage topics. Of course, as part of Microsoft 365, Viva Topics supports security, compliance, and privacy they would expect. Elves will be able to see only the topics and resources they have access to, and the Topic Center lets them review and approve the knowledge they want to harness from across the organization. Viva Topics delivers this knowledge into Outlook, SharePoint, and Teams, and makes Microsoft Search more powerful. With Viva Topics, they can connect people to knowledge, experts, and answers in the flow of their work. We are not going to show any demo of Viva Topics since Microsoft is planning to deliver it for the next quarter of 2022. So in this case, we are going to focus in our last module, which is Viva Learning, regarding to scaling and growth. Viva Learning helps Elves grow personally and professionally by bringing all their learning into one place, in Microsoft Teams. They will find content from their company, from leading providers like Skillsoft, Coursera, Pluralsight, and EDX, from LinkedIn Learning and Microsoft Learn. And Viva Learning also has partnerships with learning management systems, including Cornerstone On Demand, Saba, and SAP SuccessFactors, among others. They will find learning that has been assigned to them and recommended learning. In Teams, learning becomes a natural part of their day. When they open a course from LinkedIn Learning, for example, it plays right inside Microsoft Teams, so they can learn in the flow of their work. It's easy for Elves to find, share, and discuss learning. Managers and leaders can also organize learning resources to accelerate onboarding and to keep Elves skills up to date. They can assign training to individuals or groups, and then track completion. Viva Learning enables managers and leaders to foster a learning culture and enables everyone to develop their skills and growth in their careers and as a people. And now, yes, we have a demo of Viva Learning. Let's go there. Okay, here we have our main page of Viva Learning. Here we have a kind of carousel that will show us our feature courses in LinkedIn Learning and Microsoft Learn. We will be able to see that they are organizing your remote office, run effective meetings, and so on, such as deliver engagement and accessible virtual events. And here we have our personalized and curated information regarding to our profile. Here, Viva Learning knows that I'm Santa, and it will provide some information and some courses related to my profile, which could be interesting for myself. For example, here, okay, I didn't take any course. I'm a manager and I know everything about toys and so on. But maybe I'm not good as, for example, working remotely, maybe on collaboration, or I don't know, maybe active domain services in Santa Claus. Okay, let's move ahead. In any case, maybe we need to learn something about learning Audacity. So we can click here and we will be able to see all the information regarding to this course. For example, it's from LinkedIn Learning. We can open in the page itself. We can bookmark because we consider that it is an interesting course. And it takes 1 hour and 42 minutes in order to know anything about Audacity. Here we have also related courses to this one of Audacity and more from LinkedIn Learning. In any case, we can share this information, for example, in Teams. We need to copy this into, for example, I don't know, maybe in human resources. Okay, we need to share this into human resources, and this link has been shared. Okay, nice. So now, for example, human resources could know that everyone who is joining into Santa's workshop organization will need to learn something about Audacity. Maybe because we are improving and we are sending a custom message for every child in the world. But in any case, we can go back and see all the information related to that. And here we have our My Learning tab, which we can find information of our bookmarked learning. Recently view. Okay, I view Audacity, but I didn't open it. That's true. And the complete ones. So I don't have anything here since I didn't use Viva Learning because this is for demo purposes only. But in any case, we will be able to see all the information here in Viva Learning right in the flow of work. We talk about of all Viva modules, such as Viva Connections, about culture and communications, insights regarding productivity and well-being, Viva Topics, knowledge and expertise, and also Viva Learning for scaling and growth. Do you think, do we need anything else? Wow, why not? Microsoft considered that yes. So wait, else there is more for you. In the next semester of 2022, a new module is coming to Microsoft Viva, which is called Eli.io. Eli.io is a leading objectives and key results company. This new model will help revolutionize how organizations use technology to bring deeper connection to work, purpose, and results in the hybrid world by aligning employee work to the company's strategic mission and core priorities. To do this, leaders need to invest in tools that communicate transparency around big company bets and create ways to cascade aspirational goals and report results at all levels of an organization. Ali.io helps give everyone in the organization visibility and clarity into the entire work process, connecting everyday work to the company's strategic objectives. Will this help Santa Claus and the elves in order to meet the goal of having every toy for every child? So, once we have a review of an employee experience platform such as Microsoft Viva, okay, do you think that this Christmas Santa Claus will be able to manage everything in his organization and empower every elf to achieve more and meet the goal of building and sending all toys and all gifts to every child in the world? Hope he will. So, thank you to stay here in this session. In case you have any questions, you can reach me in my social networks, as I said in the beginning of this video, or here in my Twitter account, in Ángel. Of course, all references that I use for these presentations is shared here. Of course, sharing is caring, so you can go even deeper that I went in my video in order to show the experience about Microsoft Viva. And last but not least, Merry Christmas from an elf of Spain. Okay, see you again in another session. Bye-bye.